If Bangkok is calling, but you're unsure what a realistic first condo actually feels like day to day, this roundup shows how different entry points shape your life. If you're thinking about a move to Thailand, the bigger question is usually not just what you can afford. It's what kind of life you want to wake up to, and whether that life feels sustainable once the novelty wears off. This roundup is really about realistic starting points for a Thailand move, so it works best for movers weighing their first real Bangkok foothold, rent or buy, and trying to picture the daily life each option actually gives them. We compared entry-friendly Bangkok condos by the life they enable: flexibility, focus, calm, or room to grow. Noble Remix feels most convincing when you picture ordinary weekdays, not just the first impression. This suits a lighter setup where lock and leave ease, quicker daily routines, and less home maintenance matter more than having a lot of extra space. This is strongest for solo movers or couples who care more about a simple routine and lower upkeep than having spare rooms. On the facts, this one bed, one bath condo in Bangkok is currently listed at $25,725. That efficiency usually means less privacy and less room to spread out, even if the day-to-day setup is easier. The base Sukhumvit 50 stands out if your priority is how the place works once real routine sets in. Day-to-day, lean urban living that supports focus and ease, with Bangkok's energy there when you choose it. It fits solo professionals, remote workers, or a couple starting their Bangkok chapter who want urban energy with a calmer everyday. The basics are straightforward. This one bed, one bath condo in Bangkok, currently listed at $2,990,087. You are trading some breathing room for a simpler routine and easier city convenience. Bangkok Urban Calm, Block 77, becomes clearer when you weigh compact convenience against room to spread out. A compact condo like this is easier to manage if you want a simple workweek setup and do not need much room for guests or separate work zones. It helps to know whether you care most about privacy, guest space, easy upkeep, or city convenience, because this will not max out every one of those at once. This one comes in as this one bed, one bath condo in Bangkok, currently listed at $3,300,096. The compromise is space versatility. It stays easy to manage, but gets tight if you want to host or work from a clearly separate area. Bangkok Urban Calm Block 77 is the kind of option that reveals its strengths in daily use rather than headline drama. You can tell pretty quickly whether this supports a one-room routine or gives you enough separation for work, guests, and quieter time at home. It helps to know whether you care most about privacy, guest space, easy upkeep, or city convenience, because this will not max out every one of those at once. In this roundup, this one bed, one bath condo in Bangkok stays on the leaner side at $4 million, $116K. The city advantage is obvious, but it often means accepting a more compressed version of home life. Knightsbridge Prime Sathorn shows its value once you think about privacy, upkeep, and how much room you need around the workday. You can tell pretty quickly whether this supports a one-room routine or gives you enough separation for work, guests, and quieter time at home. It helps to know whether you care most about privacy, guest space, easy upkeep, or city convenience, because this will not max out every one of those at once. In this roundup, this one bed, one bath condo in Bangkok stays on the leaner side at $6,900,200K. The compromise is that this listing is clearly optimized for one kind of lifestyle, not every version of the move. Bell Brand Rama 9 Bangkok is the kind of option that reveals its strengths in daily use rather than headline drama. On a normal week, an urban Bangkok rhythm with the calm and space to set your own pace. It makes the most sense for remote professionals, couples, and families who want an urban Bangkok base with room to breathe. Within this set, this 3-bed, 2-bath condo in Bangkok is one of the roomier options at $15 million, $435K. The additional room makes longer-term living easier, but the trade-off is a bigger financial and practical commitment overall. This 2-bed, 2-bath condo in Bangkok is the kind of option that reveals its strengths in daily use rather than headline drama. You can tell pretty quickly whether this supports a one-room routine or gives you enough separation for work, guests, and quieter time at home. It helps to know whether you care most about privacy, guest space, easy upkeep, or city convenience, because this will not max out every one of those at once. This one comes in as this 2-bed, 2-bath condo in Bangkok, currently listed at 18,150,526K. The extra room helps the home do more, although you are paying for versatility rather than pure efficiency. Taken together, the set moves between Bangkok, and that matters because each location changes what a normal week in Thailand actually feels like. You can also feel the difference between condo here, because the home format changes how much privacy, simplicity, and flexibility you actually get. The more useful relocation question is not which listing sounds best on paper. It is which option supports the routine, emotional tone, and level of compromise you can actually live with. That is why the comparison keeps coming back to rhythm, buyer fit, budget realism, and how each home would feel once the move stops being hypothetical. The best move here depends on what you are really optimizing for, not on which listing sounds most impressive in a vacuum. If you want a lower friction base, one option will start to stand out. If you care more about extra room, a calmer pace, or a different emotional tone to daily life, another will make more sense. The right answer in this Bangkok entry condos roundup is the one that supports the version of Thailand life you actually want to build.